So Wednesday, we got a longer workout. Lilu is going to help me demo what we're doing today, okay? So this is what we got going on. We got 50 swings. We're going to talk about that in a minute. 50 mountain climbers, 50 sit-ups, and then we've got a 1 mile run. Some of you guys have rowers. Well, that'll be about a 2K row, and then a 3 mile bike ride. Now, if you want to actually go on a bike ride, like get out your bicycle and ride, that'd be pretty good. Okay, that's something that you can definitely do. If you have a neighborhood or something like that where they can accommodate that, that'd be great. To actually go out on a bike ride, make sure you're 6 feet from somebody else when you're riding your bike, okay? But when you're riding your bike, obviously you should wear a helmet. Like, people don't wear helmets for some reason. You should wear a helmet. Everybody should have a helmet, okay? You should wear a helmet, and then you should also it's not a lackadaisical bike ride, like you're actually trying when you're doing it, okay? So just like you're running or rowing, you should be trying hard on that bicycle. You should kind of really pick the cadence up and push it on the ride, okay? Once you're back from either the bike ride, the run, or your row, if you don't want to do any of those things, there's other things you can do as well. What could you do, Lilu? You can do a bunch of burpees. I mean, you want to do that, you do like, 100 burpees? That would translate. I wouldn't do that. You can jump rope for 5 or 6 minutes. If you're a good jump roper, you can just do singles, like smooth singles for 5 or 6 minutes. But something that's going to translate to about between the 6 and 9 minute time range. If you're not going to run. If you're going to run, just whatever kind of pace that you can push. It might take longer than 6 to 9 minutes. It might be up to 12 minutes, but whatever. I'm talking a lot about this aspect. You guys got to figure it out. 50 more sit-ups, 50 mountain climbers, 50 swings. Okay? So let's talk about how we can do this stuff here.
What's a warm-up, Jim?
Well, I didn't put a warm-up there. How do you want to warm up? Here's what you should do. You should figure out what you're going to do here and then do a bit of that. Okay, so if you're going to bike ride, go for a bike ride. Quick little bike ride. If you're going to row, do a 500-meter row. If you're going to jog outside, do a 400-meter run. And then kind of just go through all of these movements. These are actually pretty good movements to go through for warm-ups. Swings, mountain climbers, sit-ups, those are all very warm-up friendly movements. Okay, so the official warm-up, if you want me to give you an official warm-up, is going to be 10 swings, 10 of those, 10 of those. It's this workout, but it's 10 of everything, and then a 400-meter run. That's the official warm-up. Okay, there you go. So let's talk about how you do the swings. Not everybody's going to have a kettlebell. That's fine. You can swing different items. Okay, Lilu's going to show you how to do a good kettlebell swing. Okay, can you turn to the side here? Okay. Okay, pretty good. So what you want to make sure you're doing when you're swinging a kettlebell or whatever you're swinging is keep those feet flat on the ground, okay? You're going to allow the weight to pull your hips back and then drive forward. Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen to you. Okay, so the hips go back, we drive forward, the arms stay relaxed, okay? If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, okay? Same idea. You're just going to hold it like this, right? Swing forward, just like that, okay? If you don't have that stuff, but you have maybe a weight plate, you can swing that. So what I did here is I took a strap, a pull-up strap, and I tied it, I looped it around there, okay? So that I can have some of the weight hanging down. That's what's important, okay? Now I'm going to hold it here. And then I can actually swing my weight plate. Okay? See from the side here. All right, same idea. Not ideal, but it'll work. Okay? So once we're done 50 of those, pretty good. We're going to do 50 mountain climbers. That's going to be single count. Okay, so it's 25 for each side. Let's see. Pretty good. What I'd like her to try to do is drop her hips a little bit more. So do it again, and then at the bottom, just put 1 foot forward. Good. So this is the bottom. You want the hip to drop down. Now switch. Good. And then the hip drops down. Good. So what you don't want is hill climbers, with the hip staying up in the air like that. Okay? Okay? After that, sit-ups. How do you do a sit-up? Swing your arms. Come on up. Okay? So most people aren't going to be able to like squish their body into a little, whatever the heck that is, little nugget like that. Most people are going to have to put their feet out a little bit further.
Why would you do that? That makes it easier.
Well, because most people can't get their heels in their freaking butts. Okay, so swing on up, good. And then the goal here is to do an actual sit-up, not a crunch. So touch your shoulder blades to the ground, swing those arms up, and then come all the way up and try to make contact with something at the top. Whether it's your belly here, or your chest up here, whatever it is. Okay, so those are the movements. Make your way through that stuff. Do your best, and then post the time in the Habit Crew Facebook page. All right. Keep it
Now
real.
comment